appetites, the wealth, the population, and the landscape are all there. And trailblazing business minds like that of my guest today are capitalizing on the continent's potential. So let's take a closer look at luxury in Africa. Some of the biggest brands in the world are united in their view of Africa as the new frontier when it comes to the luxury market. This continent of both potential and unpredictability is seen as the last bastion for an industry that prides itself on being able to deliver the fantasy lifestyle to anyone who can afford it. Recognized market leader Asia is seeing its economic growth rates slow down, and therefore luxury retailers are looking to expand their presence in Africa. According to Euromonitor, luxury goods sales may reach $405 billion by 2019, by increasing 3.6% annually. And although Africa is the smallest region for luxury goods, it alone is expected to grow at 5.6% a year. Cartier, Gucci, Hermès, Jimmy Choo. Africans love fine goods and will even travel to get them. There is a voracious appetite for expensive products and high-class living, and in spite of the recession, in countries like Nigeria, the proverbial 1% have not slowed down in their pursuit of extravagance and indulgence. Knight Frank estimates the number of African millionaires will rise 53% to 258,000 by 2024, the highest growth rate in the world. The wealth is certainly there, and the market is poised and ready. Africa, like the Middle East, enjoys an outlook on the luxury lifestyle where more is more. Excess represents success, and they are not afraid to show it. Watches, cars, and diamonds, golf, the Grand Prix, and polo. Anything elite is welcome, anything expensive is affordable. So looking at that, I want to just hone in on your actual brands. What was it, how have you tapped into that aspect of Africa where other brands like Cartier and Jimmy Choo, they're finding it difficult to crack the market?
Don't mention Cartier.
Okay, I won't mention
Sorry,
Cartier.
don't mention Cartier.
Blasphemy.
No, it's a joke. joke. Cartier is a great brand. It's absolutely a wonderful brand. It just happens to be in another stable, not our stable right now. But your question, repeat, because you just got me on Cartier. Once I heard Cartier, my tentacles all
So
went
how
up.
did you crack into Africa? Because so many people are looking to this market, but they don't know how to do it. Because CEOs of big brands have said you've got to franchise to be able to understand the landscape, or you've actually got to move there and set up business there, but no one is actually gaining traction. You have. What did you do differently to all of them?
Well, I'm not the only one who has been gaining traction. There are several, there's the company called Polo.
Yeah.
Also, in fact, they have the stable of Cartier and several other brands. They might even be considered as market leaders. So they're doing very well, good traction. There are several ways that you can go about it. In the international norm, you've got the franchise, or you've got the brand coming in, or you've got the distributor. Then you've got what we know as multi-brands, i.e. you'll have one particular store that has multi-brands within it, or you will have the mono brand. How have we been? The Swiss are very particular people. You cannot box the Swiss. Are they Europeans? Are they Germans? Are they Scandinavians? They're very and so they're very adventurous people. And they're risk takers. Which is a phenomenal. People don't see the Swiss as being risk takers.
Yeah.
They don't. But they are. So that's why the watch industry always leads when it comes to luxury going out into emerging markets.
Okay.
The watch industry, the Swiss watch industry, was the first luxury segment that went into Asia.
Okay.
40 years ago, when Asia, was this growing phenomena per se. You had your Rolexes in there, your Omegas in there, your Cartiers in there, your Ulysse Nardin, your Hub. They were all going in. Yeah. Because they were ready to take that risk. Yeah. First of all, as multi-brands with partners, with local partners. Then those local partners will then grow into mono brands, so you start having the mono boutiques as you see.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, what happens is when you start getting successful, the brands come and take over.
Okay, yeah.
So success can be your bête noire as well, so you have to be careful.
But I'm glad that you mentioned watches because we're going to talk more about all the products that you do offer. But particularly with watches, my friend works for Rolex, and she was saying that Rolex does not do advertising. They're not into advertising. They'll do special campaigns, but the way other brands promote themselves, they don't like doing it that way. So how do you tap into, how does a brand like Rolex become so successful, or yours so successful, when you're going at it in different directions? Because she says that, yeah, they'll pick very famous people, but when you see other advertising campaigns with celebrities and that, they don't want to tarnish the brand that way. So how do you mastermind your own brand?
What's your friend's name?
Sophie Lee.
Sophie Lee.
Yeah. Good morning. It's Monday, the 1st of May 2017, and you're watching the Arise News channel. I'm Judita De Silva, and we've got a great show lined up for you over the next 2 hours. So sit back, relax, and let's kickstart your day because the morning show begins right now. Now, we have a great show lined up for you this Monday morning because today's program is all about luxury, luxury, luxury. So we'll be immersing ourselves in fine taste and extravagance. Coming up, all the latest from the world of showbiz and entertainment with the morning show's Princess of Sparkle, Couture King. And we'll be spending an hour with the CEO of Whole 19 Group and Zakar Retail Stores, Mr. Deremi Ajidahu, as he opens the door on the world of diamonds, watches, and fine living. Also on the program, we'll be taking another trip around the globe with today's edition of The World in Africa. But before all that, it's time for us to welcome the lady with way too much inside scoop to cram into her Jimmy Choos, our entertainment correspondent, Miss Couture King. Look at you.
I mean, at one point, my head is going to explode. And I would like the record to state that I am wearing Jimmy Choos.
I know this. I saw your red bottoms yesterday, and I was like salivating. I said, she better kill it.
You told me that this show was about luxury, so I had to bring my A game.
We do what we can. We do what we can. Now tell me, give me some deets about what's going on in Tinseltown.
The 44th Daytime Emmys held on Sunday night or Monday morning, depending on what time of the world you're in.
Okay.
Huge winners.
Yeah.
So it was hosted by Cheryl Underwood and Mario Lopez.
Okay.
And, you know, a few different shows won. So we had The Talk, The Ellen DeGeneres Show,
Okay.
Family Feud, Good Morning America, and Steve Harvey carted away 2.
Really?
Yeah.
After all his controversy, he won.
mean, he's had the worst year ever.
He's had the worst
last
year.
year. But, you know, he's taking it back. He's bringing back his glory.
Nice.
So he did really well. And he also won the Lifetime Achievement Award, was actually won by Mary Hart, who is the iconic host of Entertainment Tonight.
Oh yes, but I've got to say I love the fact that women's talk shows are winning.
Yes,
like hashtag
right,
winning.
right.
Because
So-
I love me some Ellen. I love some GMA.
Ellen
I love
is
them.
the best.
She's
You
the
know, at some
bomb.
point we are going to win. You know, maybe the 45th Daytime Emmys. But you can see Steve Harvey on screen now.
Good
and I
for
mean,
him turning it around because I thought that at his age you would think he's in the twilight of his career, but
Right.
he has so come back since Def Comedy Jam all the way to this.
Absolutely, he's done
for
really
him.
well, you know, with the book, and I think after the La La Land situation, it
Yeah.
sort of took the heat off him
It did.
and his Miss
It
Universe
did.
debacle. So, you know, it was a good comeback.
But anyone who writes a book called Think Like a Man but Be a Lady, I mean, he's a winner to me.
Well, how are you giving women advice? I mean, do you really understand us that well? I don't understand why everyone is rushing to buy a copy of his book. This is a man that's been married 3, 4 times.
Shade
Girl, I
in the
told you I'd bring
morning.
the shade.
What else is news? Tell me.
So next up we have, I'd like a drum roll, please. Ching. The Met Gala. It's the
This
first
is where
of
I want
May.
my house to be.
I mean,
I want to live on the red carpet of the Met Gala.
It would be a great place to live. You know, you can see on screen previous Met Galas, and
delicious.
the costumes are amazing. So this year's event will be chaired by Vogue editor Anna Wintour, Katy Perry, Pharrell Williams, Caroline Kennedy, and Giselle Bundchen. And the theme for this year is Ray Kawakubo, Comme des Garçons.
Oh,
now,
I
do you know
love
who
that
she is?
design. I love, because he's Gaga's favorite.
Absolutely, absolutely. She comes out with the most ostentatious designs.
Love it.
And she was actually born on the 11th of October 1942 in Tokyo. And she runs Comme des Garçons. She's the creative director of that. But she also runs Dover Street Market. So she's doing incredibly well. And she's actually the first living icon, fashion icon, to be hosted at the Met Gala.
I really like that because I remember I enjoyed the fashion in the age of technology. That was the Anna Wintour's theme last year.
It was
Loved it. This Comme des Garçons
good.
is so the bomb.
We saw a lot of those outfits from last year's Met Gala. So you saw a lot of silver-inspired and futuristic looks. But Susie Menkes actually predicted that, you know, Ray Kawakubo was going to be, was going to be the first living legend since Yves Saint Laurent in 1983.
And then Coco Chanel before that.
Oh, there you go. Look
Coco.
at you. Okay, fashion. Okay.
You know what? That's just what I do. It's just what I do.
It's pretty interesting stuff. I can't wait to see what people come out with.
Me too.
Unfortunately, Kanye West will not be attending this year's show.
Oh my God. Hashtag heartbroken.
You and your hashtags. But
but
they
tell
make
me.
the cutest couple. We always look forward to seeing Kim and Kanye.
Yeah.
What do you mean? We look forward to seeing them on the red carpet together, but he will not be attending this year's show. So Kim will be riding solo.
Oh, hashtag don't care. But seriously, you have to come back and give us a blow-by-blow of all the outfits.
Absolutely
Okay,
will
good.
do.
But what else is news? Come on.
Next up, we have Gwen Stefani.
What's she been up to?
So her sons recently had their first Holy Communion. I thought that was really cute. She posted a lot of photos and videos on Snapchat, and she actually she was so ecstatic that she captioned the Snapchat video, "Proud Mum," and put in another, "I'm really happy right now." So, you know,
I didn't know she was Catholic.
of course she is.
Stefani.
She's one of the most renowned Catholics in the world. I know she seems quite out there,
Yeah.
but she is very religious.
Good for you, Gwen. I like that. I like that. Okay, tell me what else. What other deets have you got?
Now, on to a pro boxer and the daughter of another legend. We're talking luxury and legends today, aren't we?
Oh, yeah, we are. I love it. Like themes. We do love a theme. A girl loves a theme.
We do love a theme.
Okay, theme for me.
Now, Layla Ali, who is, of course, a pro boxer and daughter of the late, great Muhammad Ali, has actually said, she's come out to say that she almost gave up on her dreams of boxing at the age of 17. Now, that was as a result of negative remarks from several people, in fact, close family members, who said, why should such a pretty girl undertake boxing?
She is gorgeous, though.
She is.
She
She's
is
stunning.
But she's
really
managed
is.
to do a Serena Williams, where she's an elite athlete, but just a beautiful woman and a beautiful soul.
Absolutely, absolutely. And she's actually chosen to undertake a new campaign with TJ Maxx to ensure that other women don't feel limited and put inside a box. You know, because just because you're pretty doesn't mean you can't box or become a renowned footballer. You know, you can do whatever you set your mind to. So I think it's a great campaign with a wonderful message.
I love that. It's like that. Was it Nike that did the Casa Semenya campaign,
Yes.
saying just be who you want to be and enjoy being a woman. I love
Be
that.
who you are in all your glory. If that involves, you know, kicking a ball around the field, then
Or
so
wearing
be it.
some Jimmy Choos
Can
to work
we please
on a
stop
Monday
pointing out
morning.
my shoes? But you can see Layla Ali on screen now, and I
she
mean,
was
she has
incredible.
won so many titles. She's following in the footsteps of her father.
And it was good that her dad got to see it as well.
Absolutely, you're making your daddy so proud. You know, it's
Okay.
wonderful.
So what's the news? So tell me
Ooh,
more.
now,
Okay.
my last bit of news.
Okay.
is-
I look like taking a break. I'm actually nervous now. Should I do my stretches?
I mean, you might
Should I-
want to.
okay.
It's riveting stuff. So, do you or do you not like Orange is the New Black?
I don't know. It's like Marmite.
What do
love
you
it or-
mean?
I'm on the fence. There's some seasons I like. There's some seasons I'm like, honey, cover up.
Well, I can understand that. I mean, the first season was marvelous. It did start to get a little bit tedious,
Exactly.
but the fourth season and fifth season, they've recently picked it back up.
Okay.
And we're not the only people that think that. Unfortunately, they recently had a hack attack.
I heard about this. I
Yes,
heard
indeed.
about this. Drama for Netflix. Because I'm sorry, Netflix is buying up the entire world. They're becoming the Apple of
are.
streaming entertainment.
Absolutely. And this is unfortunately several weeks to the official release of the new season, which is going to, well,
Not
was
good.
supposed to come out on June 9th,
Yeah.
but the hacker has actually leaked the first 10 episodes on Pirate Bay. And this was after Netflix ignored the hacker's ransom request. Now, the hacker's name is Dark Overlord, and he wrote in a message to Netflix, "It didn't have to be this way. You're going to lose a lot more money in all of this than what our modest offer was." Netflix Netflix have released a statement saying that they are aware of the situation and an investigation is ongoing.
Man.
Drama.
Drama.
I mean,
I'm actually gobsmacked.
Yes,
Normally I've got like a quick comeback. That is shocking.
I told you you'd need to take a break, a breath beforehand.
That's like a movie scene.
Right?
But you know the thing is, if they had met his demands, he probably would have released them anyway.
I don't think so. You know, hackers
Remember Sony leaks? Remember Sony
yes,
leaks?
but there is honor amongst thieves. I think hackers generally tell you that they're going to do something. They threaten you, and if you don't comply with their wishes, then they leak the information.
As the FBI says, do not negotiate with kidnappers.
Well, you know, you shouldn't negotiate with kidnappers or terrorists, but if you have that much of a vested interest in your movie or TV show not coming out, I would have complied. You know, they haven't actually released the figure of how much the hacker was demanding for, but this is someone who's, you know, conducted other attacks against medical companies, you know, and he previously has asked for figures in the range of $49,000. So it sounds
affordable.
Like it sounds like a big amount to you or I, but not to a huge company like Netflix. Why not comply?
They just spent $105 million on The Irishman,
right?
so hey.
You know, so now I can go and watch all those episodes for free.
Listen, Katura, you've actually overwhelmed